let me double check that we're on the internet. Okay, yeah, we are on the internet. So congratulations to me. All right. Hello and welcome. I am Miss Friday. I'm joined today by this wonderful crew for part 2 of the Shore of Dreams adventure. You can grab this on DM's Guild called Shore of Dreams. And link below if you're watching the VOD, and or you can just search DM's Guild if you're watching us live. And we're going to be using assets for 2-minute tabletop. Some tokens are going to be from D&D Beyond and the adventure bundle Shore of Dreams. Our character art was done by Runesael, and then the overlay was done by artplebe. So if you are in need of fancy things, you could check them out. And we're going to be using Foundry Virtual Tabletop, Token Stamp. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons. And let me go around and introduce my cast once again. So we have the LegalKimchi, itsBeththeBard, Punning Action, and Sebastian Yu joining me for today. Okay. And this is part 2. If you missed part 1, then, I mean, you're here for the exciting stuff. So, already here. We're already there. And last time, they arrived on a ship to the illustrious small village known as, if I can check my notes here, putting myself on the spot. Oh gosh, do I not remember? No, I don't. Okay. They arrived to the village seeking the treasure of Captain Jadescale, and started to investigate around, went into the inn, had some conversations, spoke to Paisa at the inn, and consequently struck a deal for a map that would lead them to the treasure of Captain Jadescale. And then that night, they ended up getting involved in an altercation with some bandits trying to kidnap one of the waitstaff, and ended up chasing Paisa into the jungle, and then following her into what appears to be a temple. And they encountered a very large crocodilian lightning beast known as the Tempest Beast. And this is where we have now arrived. And we're gonna... My frame rate is terrible. I hope that improves. Okay. We'll see. Right now we have we've just arrived in this this tunnel here. What's the party doing?
Definitely checking on the, like, making sure the croca babies, everybody's okay, and then going around to each one of my party members, like, you know, are you okay? Is there anything I can do to help you? You're bleeding very bad. And I have no healing power, so I'm just gonna kind of panic and flail my arms around, like, what do I do?
I think I'm all right, actually, because we'd rolled hit dice prior to going inside, right?
Yes.
Did we? Yeah, we got like a short rest.
Yeah,
but not the bardic inspiration short rest.
Yeah, I think I'm actually. Yeah, I'm actually all right. We're in the middle of it, and these creatures don't actually look angry anymore. They've chilled out a bit.
They have begun to slink away, and they have moved with the mama croc moving back through the tunnel, and you can hear all the scraping of the stones and this kind of the slosh as the Tempest Beast re-enters the water. And its two little kiddos are following.
Bye, little babies.
Was there a guy? Wasn't there a guy in there? I'm pretty sure there was a guy.
Yeah, you hear from the cell behind you, and when you look, you see a very scraggly bearded, long-haired, half-elven man wearing mostly rags as he kind of like stands up and like looks at you all. What are y'all doing here?
Well, we were following someone down here. I believe, looking for some treasure, trying to find out why we were betrayed.
Yeah, she poisoned us.
Yes. We are also looking for a missing adventuring party if you've seen anybody go down this way.
You good done and found it right here. You know, I guess, you know, that actually sounds really similar to the story that I had to tell everyone else after that I was viciously betrayed and placed in this here this here cell before I was made to perform manual labor without compensation.
That's terrible.
Roland?
Isn't that illegal?
Well, it just depends on the jurisdiction. That's what I was told, but I guess I don't really have much authority here. I was an adventurer, and now you can see I don't have my very large adventuring muscles anymore because they just don't feed me enough. So I'm kind of, just shrinking down a little bit. So don't judge me by my appearance.
Oh, are you hungry? Would you like some food? I probably have some rations in my bag somewhere.
I would just love to eat a snack, and it's pretty good that you figured out how to deal with that. What would you call it? The crocodile. That thing was pretty scary. I was just back here, just trying to make as little noise as possible, because I know that I wouldn't have contributed much to that fight. I'm not even armed in here.
So I'm going to look around and see, is there a way to open this cell? Does it seem to be locked?
It is most definitely locked. Uno momento while I check on this. Yeah, it's locked in a way that you'd have to, it's not a traditional lock, so you'd probably have to like investigate figuring out how it works specifically, because it's literally just like reinforced bamboo.
Well, investigation is not necessarily my forte.
I'm happy to help.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Percy's like digging in, looking around. What are we looking for? What are we doing? What did you find?
I also do have proficient. Yeah. Would you like me to help you with investigation?
Absolutely.
Or I can even just make the roll. I have +6.
So Akdang is going to just suggest, well, could somebody look at this? I can't really figure it out myself, but I'm sure if one of your keen eyes was able to see it, we can find a way to get this fine gentleman out of the cell so that we can free him from his bondage.
Yeah, free me from my bondage, please.
Okay.
Yeah, you can roll.
I'm going to roll investigation if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
16.
Katie's looking at me really suspiciously, like, is this a villain? Like,
Well, I want to make sure. Is it Roland by chance?
You could ask him.
Would I? Okay. Are you Roland?
Yeah, how'd you know? Wow, you're so insightful. What's your name?
Oh my gosh. And she like kind of panics because we established in secret last time that that's apparently her brother. Yay.
Oh.
Well, I didn't even recognize you way back there.
What? Nope.
Hey, is this about the thing that happened at your birthday party? We could talk about that later. And then
don't let him out.
Tim, you managed to Jimmy the
don't.
The door open with a roll that high, so you hear it unlatch, and then it kind of.
Yeah. Am I privy to the conversation about?
It's happening next
year. Okay. And I'll be like, oh, this is your brother? I didn't realize.
That's okay.
You know, I have like 5 brothers.
Good to meet you, Roland.
Is-
Also,
Yeah, it's great to meet you all. You all look pretty colorful. It's really dark in here, but you're really brightening up the atmosphere, I would say.
is this, you know, is this like all of your siblings? Is this like this one here? Is this all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It is very nice to meet you, Roland. And I just reach out and shake his hand, like very
Oh.
aggressively.
Oh, wow, you got a really strong grip there. Just try not to get too much glitter on me, please, because I got expectations to upkeep, you know, being a really strong adventurer that's out there doing good finding treasure. And if I got too much glitter on me, then it's just going to be really obvious when I try to sneak into places, you know?
It's like Persephone lets go of his hand, and it's just like his hand is just like the inside is just covered in glitter now, just
Oh, man.
automatically.
Well, all right. Well, I guess I can't complain too much. Did one of you say you had a sandwich?
yes, I do. And I'll gladly hand him a sandwich.
Okay. Well, this is pretty good. I've been eating mostly just rice and fish heads lately, so it's been, you know, pretty difficult down here. So what are y'all doing down here?
You left that girl. You swindled her and made her think she was in a relationship with you, and then you just left her.
Whoa,
Typical.
Whoa. Hey, let me finish eating my sandwich before we start slinging around accusations of, you know, skullduggery.
You always do this.
You know, for the longest time, I was just trying to find the treasure, and Paisa said to me that there was going to be some treasure, and I came with some other folks here, and, you know, unfortunately, they didn't make it, so it's really tragic, but we don't have to talk about that right now. We could just focus on the lighter side of this adventure for the time being. But
Well, I'm sure it's a complete coincidence that you survived and no one else did.
well, don't you see me? I'm like skin and bones down here. The glitter on my hand actually accounts for 10% of my body weight right now, so I don't know why you got such a problem with me. I'm clearly suffering.
That's all. Persephone just says that.
Wait,
She
did you
just
say
glares
that
at-
nobody else survived?
Oh, that's right. Paisa's been having us, you know, take some pickaxes over there to the wall that's blocking that deeper temple or whatever it is. And it's been horrible. We don't really get to sleep none either. She just came through here and, you know, she dashed off down there, and then I heard her singing and strumming that lute, and then I saw y'all. It's evolved into a Texas accent, so let me regain my bearings here for a moment.
Just letting it go.
Yeah, just whatever.
Roll with it.
Yeah, he's
It's
well
part of his
traveled. He's from
personality.
all over the place.
Well, after that, y'all showed up, and then the Tempest Beast was attacking you, and I was like, "Whoa!" And then the pink lady over there,
That doesn't me.
you did whatever you did there, which I've never seen before, and I've been all on a few adventures. Let me tell you, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is called, you know, like basic compassion for you know, like animals.
Well, that Tempest Bee didn't have any compassion for other people, as it just chomped them in half, so I don't know about all that. It's definitely not a two-way road there.
I look over at Akdang. Are you saying that right? Okay. It was like your leg is probably still like bleeding out. Like, you know what? You do raise a very good point. In that, so touche.
Well, I'm
Well,
just
at least
stating
with-
the facts.
At least with the animal you have an idea of what they're trying to do. If the animal's hungry, he's got to eat. It just so happens to have been my legs this time around. But I've seen much worse from folks doing bad things to other folks, so I can't say too much on that.
That's right.
Is he still eating his sandwich?
Well, I'm just about finished now.
Okay.
Now that we're in this cave and all that, and you seem to be free and all, what's further down in this cavern there? Is it just like waterways and more lightning crocodiles, or what?
Well, that's a fantastic question there. I think for the most part, it's dangerous beasts, unknown magical stuff, and dangerous things that aren't beasts, and then probably Paisa. And Paisa's not very nice herself. She kind of puts off that air up at first, but turns out bamboozled me.
Well, since you know so much about it, you should just go first.
That's absolutely the wrong course of action. I am tired as heck. I've been working all night trying to pickaxe that there wall, and I just think I'm gonna kind of slip out and maybe. And he's kind of scooting around you all.
Nope.
Oh no, that is very cute and stuff, but you're not going to leave.
Oh, what are you talking about? I'm a prisoner. Why are you being?
You wouldn't want your baby sister to get hurt, would you?
Well, that's the thing. If you don't want to get hurt, I recommend you just don't follow Paisa into the temple. I mean, she's bad news.
Well, I'm sure
But
she
that
has
is
all
where-
the treasure and all the fancy stuff that you got on all of your fancy adventures.
Well, I don't know that. She is looking for something. She's probably up to no good, to be honest. And I think what had happened with most adventurers, honestly, was that she takes all of our gear and then she kind of sells it. And that's the treasure. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but it was all a lie, I would say. I just kind of want to get out of here, if I'm being quite frank.
I thought
I
that
just
you
had
were
one question
rolling.
for you, Roland.
I've got nothing but all the time in the world right now for questions. There's no danger at all afoot.
Okay. Did you by any chance meet anybody called Avariel? They're my mentor, and they came here on an expedition, and that's kind of why I'm here. I'm looking for them. I know
Oh,
you said there were no survivors, but
well, I wouldn't say that they were a survivor. They were more like a got away and then jumped off a cliff type of person. So, maybe, I don't know. Can they swim?
What is that supposed to mean? What?
Well, no, it means that so we were all kind of like tied up at one point, and then we were, traveling here with our hands tied and stuff. And then they managed to break away and then, just jump over a cliff into the ocean. I think maybe they got away. I don't know. Can they swim?
You pushed them, didn't
that's
you?
very
Why
that's
did?
very illogical. There's no way that they wouldn't just jump off a cliff after having recently got their freedom.
Well, no, they
But you
were
would push them.
they were not free people at the time. They were in bondage, as you have clearly seen me in bondage. The most hospitality I have received thus far is that sandwich.
And a handful of glitter.
Well, I appreciate that all the same. It's the best thing that happened to me in quite a few days, and that's, the bar's really low. I'm just saying, bar's really low right now for like good things that have happened.
If you wanted to wash off your hand and get the glitter off of it, there's a little pool of water there, just down the cavern. More than welcome to head in that direction and wipe your hand clean.
Are you telling me that you don't trust me, despite the sorry state that I'm in?
Don't trust him.
Well, it's just that
Don't
recent
do it.
events that have been going on with our party doesn't really have me in the most trusting mood right now, as you might imagine. So I don't know if you're a part of this, if you're a victim of this, but what I do know is that we are now a group, some of which are actually family. And at that point, we're going to move together because as long as you're in front of me, you can't stab me in the back. You know what I'm saying there?
I suppose I know what you're
Unless-
saying.
Unless you'd like to get back in the cage, and we can lock it right back, and you can just stay there until we're done.
Well, there's no guarantee that you're going to survive the temple, the whole temple bit. So can't we just compromise and you just let me
No.
go and then? No.
No.
What?
No, I do believe you will be
No,
coming with us.
It's nothing yeah, it's nothing personal, but if you were somehow involved in my mentor's disappearance or death, then I would probably not just leave you to wander around.
Well, I wouldn't say that I was involved. I was more of a witness. I wouldn't say that I was directly involved. It's not like I was doing, I wasn't doing any pushing, wasn't doing any shoving. We were actually working together before we both got kind of, wrangled up.
Oh, I highly doubt that.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you sabotaging me right now? Where's the million bond? This is just my luck. This is just my luck. I'm over here, half starved to death, the lone survivor in this here cell of this nefarious plot by Paisa, and you're just coming over here and you're just doubting every word I saying? Man, that's...
Whatever happened to this being the best hospitality you've ever had? You're welcome, by the way.
Well, it is, but now you're asking me to go die? I don't really appreciate that very much, to be perfectly honest.
That's the wrong way to look at it. What we're asking you to do is to grab yourself a fistful of vengeance. Now, isn't that something you'd be eager to go after?
Well, I don't know. I know that if I go deeper into this here temple, I'm probably gonna die, but if you're pointing this weapon at me, I don't really have much of a choice at this point. I can't fight you.
Well, you're right about that. So it's either certain death going out of the cavern or possible death going into the cavern. I leave that up to you.
All right, I don't like any of this, but all right. So can you at least cut my hands? The little ropes on my hands, not my hands, but
Persephone's like got her axe. She's like,
oh, you're a little quick on the jump on that one. I'll make sure not to, give any more slips of the tongues there.
she cuts through the rope.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Reluctantly.
That's the second best thing that's happened to me all week. All right. So further down in this here tunnel, if you don't mind following me, y'all. So right here, and then he kind of steps into the muck.
Yeah.
I can show you where we were digging for Paisa, but I think after that I'm not too useful after that, I think. So I can do that at least.
Well, we'll judge your usefulness based on the circumstances. So just keep doing what you're doing, lead the way, and we'll see what we find.
Okay. So as you move further into the temple complex, the sound of dripping intensifies, and around 30 feet as you step into further down, find yourselves waist deep in water.
Oh no, I
Ew.
did not like this. Can we see through the water?
Ew, all right. Well,
It's pretty dark.
once we get
so-
out, once we get out of the water, I can cast prestidigitation on my clothes and get it out because I can dry it. I think. Ugh, but for now, it's gross.
It
I think on our way over, can I kind of? Yeah. Oh no, I just cleaned those too. Yeah.
So
I think that as I'm at the back with Neville, can I just ask her if she thinks I'm gonna be like, you don't think that he really did kill my mentor, do you?
I hope not.
Are we talking about Roland?
Yeah, he's the worst.
Yes.
So, like, I'm not even really
I
sure that
think-
we're related.
Really?
No, we are. We are. He's the worst.
Hmm. Wow.
Did you ask him if he killed your mentor? Like, directly?
No. I thought that would be somewhat impolite, and he already doesn't like us. But I do not trust his answer.
Roland!
He said that he wasn't involved at all and was just a.
Roland! Did you kill my friend's mentor?
What? Why would I do that? I'm just here trying
He
to
did
survive.
it. Guilty.
What?
Guilty as charged.
That's
I can tell. I can see it on his
Really?
face.
How do you know?
I don't. Insight check. Can I
Can I do
insight
it?
check?
Can I insight check that? Because
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, since Persephone, since you are kind of helping me out with this, I can cast guidance on you, so you can roll a d4 to your check. So
I did get a 27 on my initial roll because
Amazing.
my insight is a +9.
Sure.
So-
You're
D4
asking what
anyway.
you're asking whether or not you're trying to find out whether or not he's lying. Right?
About whether he killed my mentor. Yeah.
No, he's not lying.
Really?
You know
get
what?
the
I
sense
think
he's
he
not
might
lying.
be. I do think that perhaps he is maybe telling the truth. I'm always inclined to believe Big Sister over anyone else because Big Sisters always know exactly what is going on with stupid little brothers. But
The younger, actually, but it's fine. It's okay.
but you are so much like taller and like smarter looking. But okay, it is fine. It is fine. No, he did not. And I say all this right in front of him, like I can tell.
thank
I
you.
can tell on his face.
Thank you. That's actually quite reassuring. I appreciate that.
Anything for my buddies. And continue walking.
Yeah.
All right. As you slosh through
Ugh, it's so gross.
the waist and deep water, Roland will lead you all over to a pile of stone rubble at the south part of the cavern, and he points out to a small recess here where it breaks through. Oh, looks like Paisa ended up getting through. We were almost done, really. That's probably why she was whittling us down lately. It's really tragic. I don't know if you all want to hear that story right now, considering how mean you're being to me, but maybe we could talk about it later. Just how, you know, I mean, I think she went through here, so that's my assessment. All right. See you later.
I mean, I'm sorry. I did not mean to be
Nope.
mean to you,
Nope.
but there are just a lot of details that we had questions about. I'm sorry if that was upsetting.
He tries to turn around and sort of like waddle
He gets
through the water.
whacked in the head with my book,
Oh
with my journal,
God.
which I'm holding up so it doesn't get wet.
All right, as soon as you hit him, ah! Hey, that's all right. That's uncalled for. You could have knocked me out, and I could have drowned right there. I'm not in a good state. I'm a little dizzy after eating that much sandwich, to be honest.
Maybe it would be easier if I knock you out.
Well, not right here. That's
And then we could just float him through the water like a little boat.
really that's.
You know, that's
I
not a
don't know what kind
terrible
of
idea.
I don't know what kind of jobs y'all normally do, but that's really cruel.
Well, I'm supposed to save you,
I mean,
but I don't.
I'm really not feeling
You're
the
fine.
familiar love here. Are you sure you're my sister? I don't know what's happening right now. But
Oh no, he's delirious. Some other person hit him in the head with a book. I'll bonk him on the head. See if it knocks him out.
okay, roll to attack.
I've spared the dying, so worst case scenario, he'll just be unconscious for 8 hours,
Yeah, roll to attack.
which is not too bad.
Just an unarmed attack.
Which is tragic for me because it's 0. That was a 14.
Okay, you hit him in the head. So as you hit him in the head, you,
Oh, spare
Oh
the
no!
You're gonna be
right?
okay.
and
I'm
he is
sorry. I don't know if he would have been much more help.
and he is now floating towards the.
You could use the rope that was previously in his hands to tie it to his feet to pull him through the water if you wanted. We could do Persephone's
Make sure
idea.
he's like face up.
Should we
Yes.
just like lay him on the rocks or something just south of us? I feel a
We should-
little uncomfortable
should
letting an
probably take him-
unconscious man float through a cavern.
As he continues to
we wouldn't
float
be just letting
away.
him float through the cavern. We'd be taking him.
Wait, he's floating
No,
away?
Let's grab him.
He's floating
Oh,
away
lasso
towards
him.
the. Okay.
Like-
No, we should grab him.
Yeah, I like pull out my pink lasso and just like give him a good little tie up and I'm like,
Wait-
nope,
You
he's
have
like
pink
like a
lasso?
floaty fishy now.
When did you get a pink lasso?
It's my rope. I just
I mean, we all have
flavored
50, yeah, we all have 50 feet of rope. I think it's fine. Yours can just be pink.
All right.
it.
That
It's a
was-
rope. I made it a lasso. Obviously, Persephone's rope is pink.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I'll allow it. That's fine.
It'd be more unreasonable if it wasn't pink, if we're being
Yes.
honest.
Yeah. Where are we putting rolling?
Oh, just pulling him.
We're
So
dragging
if
him
we're-
along
if we're-
behind us.
So we're just gonna take him like an equipment barge. Can we put stuff on him?
Oh! How buoyant is he?
Problem with this.
I mean, his like lips and nose like come above the water, but he's like kind of
Okay.
he's a few inches underneath the
Well,
surface.
I mean, if we put
You
if we
could
put
put
too many
stuff on his
things,
nose.
if we put too many things on him, then he might sink.
Well, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
No, my parents would be upset if we kill him.
Mom and Yemi's so mad.
I'm not as good of a liar as he is, so I would not get away with it.
I think he might. Okay.
So if we left him on the rocks here, would the crocodiles eat him? Is that what we're worried about?
Yes, I do not just wish to leave him to his fate. We should probably take him.
I pick him up and throw him over my shoulders
Okay,
like a sack.
sure,
Uh,
sure.
All right, then I guess we just keep
Thank
going
you.
down the cavern.
I think so.
He's about as hefty as a scarecrow because he's been so malnourished. So
All right. Well, I make sure his face kind of dips into the water at least every few steps, like almost fully submerging.
you're waterboarding him.
Just a little bit.
Wow. Okay.
That took a
Uh,
turn rather quickly.
It's been bad the whole time, Kimchi. Now you're just seeing it. All right. All right, so we're continuing on. So as you look ahead, you see that the rubble parts in the middle, and the water kind of flows through that area. I'll move Persephone. I think Novell as well. You're both. We'll just assume I'm not going to move Roland's token anymore. I'm lazy, so we'll just assume he's with you, okay? And then if
Okay.
you place him somewhere, let me know, and then I'll put his token somewhere.
I mean, he might wake up at some point.
He might, if I want to do that voice again.
Do you?
It
I say
depends.
Relatable.
I say we sort of anytime we enter into a chamber like this, we half tie him towards the entrance just in case.
Yeah.
It's like a checkpoint. Every checkpoint, you just
Yeah.
okay. So as you stumble through the rubble and the stagnant water, you find yourself in a large man-made chamber. The walls are lined with a fresco that depicts humans riding giant sharks across breaking tsunamis. And hanging on the walls are various weapons and shields that have belonged to the original inhabitants of this place. Strewn within the room are toppled and broken pews, lying lower than the rest of the room, covered in a myriad of barnacles. Standing guard and blocking the back of the room, behind an altar, is a reredos, I think I said that word correctly, depicting a giant wave that seems to come crashing into this room.
Oh, wasn't there something about an inscription about the great wave crashing outside? We read an inscription.
Yes, something about water.
It was specifically
Crushing wave.
yes, a crushing wave.
What does it all mean, though?
I
Also,
don't know, is there any writing in here?
Make an investigation check if we're gonna check
Okay.
out the various things.
I would
Can
love
we
to
all
do
make
that.
one and investigate in our
23.
ways?
Yeah, we'll do a group one.
A 23.
yep, we can do that.
A
I
23.
also got a 23. What?
Okay.
Twins.
What'd
Oh,
you
I
get?
I got a 30.
Oh, what the hell is happening?
Because I cast guidance on myself and I have a very high bonus to it.
Oh, okay.
So and then I rolled a natural 20, so I got a 30.
Okay. All right.
If you find it, I can read it.
All right. All right. So you all see, actually, in particular, Novell. You connect that the fresco is related to the cult of the crushing wave. You recognize that right away. Tem, you find a small button behind the shell of the fresco. And Percy,
Okay.
Holding rolling.
you rolled like a 30, right?
No, I got a 20. All right, who got no? Tim got a 30. got a
I rolled a
23.
30.
Okay. Would you roll 23, Percy?
Mhm.
Okay. So you see a trunk covered in barnacles beneath the what appears to be an altar in the center of the circular room.
Drop rolling. And I investigate further.
Okay. You gonna try and open it? Okay. Make either a strength check or you can try and unlock it. Because as you put your hands on it, it appears to be locked.
If it's locked, I might be able to help because I have thieves' tools.
Yep. Dex check.
Yep.
Well, you should you have the the thieves tools things. You should come over here and do the little clicky because I could try to punch it open, but I just had my nails done recently, so
Oh, of course. Yep.
Rolling the dex check for the. are you
Yes,
trying
I
to-
am. Yeah. I think that would just be.
What'd you roll, Akdang?
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 3.
Okay, you're just like you're soaking it in.
I'm
You're-
enamored.
You're watching
Alright.
Roland. You're making sure Roland doesn't drown.
Yep. I rolled a 21.
Okay. So as you get it to click, you hear a and you hear underneath the surface of the water a little bit of a click and a loading of a spring, and you hear a light. And as you open up the chest, you see that there were poison darts poised to strike at you. However, you did it in such a deft way that the string randomly broke.
Oh, excellent. Ha.
I was about ready to throw you into the wall.
Take me! Okay, so inside the trunk, you find 2 potions of healing, and those are easy enough to recognize.
Oh,
And
those are
then-
useful.
They are. And 3 vials of antitoxins, a potion of water breathing. Is someone taking notes? Because... And then
Gosh. Oh gosh, I'm on it.
I will just paste it in Zoom chat, but I'll say it out loud. A tidal wave scroll spell, and a wall of water spell scroll, and a shape water spell scroll,
Ooh.
and a cloak that is unidentified.
Ooh, what if someone were to
What if?
identify the cloak?
Could I just put it on to try to identify it?
I mean, I have the spell for it, but if you would rather just put it on, then that's okay too.
Does it take a spell slot?
No, I can concentrate on it for 10 minutes.
What do we want to do?
Yeah, Percy would just throw it on like, oh, look, a cloak!
Okay,
I feel like she's super impatient.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's the theme here.
I mean, yeah, then Tim would just offer to, and then be like, oh, would you like me to? And then be like, oh, okay, you already did it. That's fine. Let me know what it does. I'm curious.
It is so pretty!
Make an Arcana check there.
Really, Percy, if you let her look at it, or them look at it, so sorry, then they could they could find it out what it does 5 times faster. 6
Oh.
times.
Okay, if you would like to look at it, you can do it. And I go to take it off, but I did roll a 21 on putting it on. And then I
Okay.
hand it over to Tim.
So
Unless something wild happened when I put it on and then I couldn't take it off.
Right?
no, so you take it off and you hand it over, and within a few minutes, Tim, you recognize that this is Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Oh, that's so cool.
And while wearing the cloak with the hood up, you can breathe underwater, and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action, though.
Yeah. So I'll tell Persephone, be like, oh, it's a cloak of the manta ray. This is what it does.
Oh, so that is why I didn't do anything cool when I thought I could go like invisible or something like that. I'm glad that you were able to figure it out.
And you also find within the
it
chest.
suits you.
You find within the chest also, underneath all of that cool stuff, some scrolls containing text about Cult of the Crushing Wave.
Okay, that's useful.
Mm-hmm. And there's a few cloaks that are embroidered with the Cult of the Crushing Waves.
Perhaps we should take those in case we run into any members. We could disguise ourselves as fellow cult members.
Yeah, and I'll read all the scrolls and give you a synopsis of what the pertinent information might be.
Yes, so we can reliably play cultists if need be.
Yeah, of course.
I've always wanted to be in a cult.
You could just start one. I assumed
It's
you
true,
already.
I think we're in your cult.
I assumed you already had a cult of personality.
We're a cult?
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a cult, but I thought you already kind of did have a cult.
I did not know this. This is a very cool idea.
If it makes you feel any better, we can just refer to you as a cult leader from this point forward.
I like that a lot. Okay. And now I've got this to go with it. And I... Wait, what was it again? The cult
The cloak
stuff?
of the manta ray, or...
Oh yeah, I put the cloak on. And I'm
Yeah.
like... I tie it, because of course it has ties right there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it does, yeah.
Akdang's gonna put on a robe, just trying to see how it looks on him.
Okay. Just a regular robe, and it's got some cool embroidery on the back. It's got the X with the little dash under the swoopy doop underneath.
Mm-hmm.
The swoopy doo.
I especially like the swoopy doop.
It's a very good swoopy doop.
Like, I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
swoopy doops in my time. This one, that's some prime swoopy doop.
So sorry. Oh dear.
So we like put all the other potions and like, you know, gather all the other stuff and and look around some more.
Okay. Let me
I
get.
can't help but notice that all of these things have to do with breathing underwater, and the cult is called the Cult of the Crushing Wave. So perhaps we will end up having to.
You might need to
I don't
swim.
know, hold our breath for long periods of time, or breathe underwater. Hopefully.
That would be a very logical assumption, but luckily there is equipment that will help us.
I'm not sure who needs to have all the things. If it's gonna take Percy an hour, right, to be able to use the manta ray, and I need to study these scrolls so that we don't walk into an unpleasant situation where we are literally clueless about who these people are that we're trying to impersonate. Maybe we take a break.
Like a rest, like a short rest.
You're up to your waist still in stagnant water. The only dry spot is on the altar there.
Which I have been kind of dragging Roland up out of the, like I dumped him in and then I went and looked at stuff and was like, oh God, he's drowning. So I went back and picked him up and like kind of pushed him up onto the altar. Like, you know, a little bit of like chest smacking to get any of the water out of his lungs.
Yeah. As soon as he coughs up the water. Thanks, bro.
Does he look like a sacrifice? If you set him up to where he looks like a sacrifice, I will absolutely waste at least 5 minutes just sketching it.
I just open up the chest of his shirt. It's like, okay, you can like put the symbols here, and I like lay his
that's
hands
really
out
dark,
side to side.
sis. That's really uncalled for.
He's unconscious. He's unconscious.
Do it for the
Go back to
meme.
sleep.
Just hit him in the
Hold
face
it,
again
brother.
until he falls back asleep.
Smack.
So what are we doing with our short rest? We are.
I need a synopsis of the cult that I can share with the group.
Sure. Okay, you're gonna study the scrolls and stuff. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's everybody
You
else
can
doing?
also take a look at some of them.
Okay. And
Just setting Roland up to look like he's being sacrificed.
okay. And what's Akdang doing?
I'm going to speak ominously in rough Orcish. Just
Are
to
you
scare
saying-
him in case he wakes up.
You want to give him nightmares while he's asleep again?
That's whispering into his ears sweet nothings in Orcish.
When you give a party an NPC.
Yeah.
Why are we just bullying this poor guy? I mean, I get it. He was a bit shady, but we're bullying him.
What's all right? Clarification. What was shady about him? Like
A lot of things.
what was shady about him? Like he was a prisoner.
I made him that way, and you have had to run with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I'm going to believe
the
my fellow
unfounded
party member.
accusation. Right.
I don't know. I mean, I'm going to believe my fellow party member if she
Okay.
says that her brother is suspicious.
All right. So you all are gonna have your short rest, which is fine. Go ahead and hit your short rest buttons. And Novell, you notice in Primordial, while you're having your short rest, after you get done reading a lot of these scrolls, you see over the southern side of the room, as you're kind of wandering around in the waist deep water, like taking a look at these scrolls and like looking at some of the stone carvings and the fresco and such. All who oppose the dark tide will drown. And you see that over what appears to be a doorway.
Is that a door? Look. Over there. It looks like a door, and it says, all who oppose the dark tide will drown.
Okay. I suppose we better not oppose the dark tide then.
We do not
You know what
oppose
that
the
is?
dark tide.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what is that? What does that mean? How do we prove it?
Is this water not a dark tide? I mean, it might be bigger, darker water to come, but since we don't know what it is yet, we can just not oppose any of the water.
Maybe we're not supposed to hold our breath.
Well, that.
I mean, from personal experience, it's been a really bad idea.
Since we're all looking around, make perception checks, everyone.
Okay.
Oh
Oh,
no.
this is fine. That's a
22.
5.
17.
Okay. All right. Anybody over 15 is going to see these items.
She's just so busy like trying out her new cloak, like dunking herself under the water, and no perception.
yeah.
So, you find a small pearl occupying a socket in the upper part of the wave on the railroados.
I pluck it.
Okay. You now have a pearl in your hand. And who is the other high perception?
Me, I got a 22.
Okay. You notice that there is something odd about the doorway in the southern part of the chamber.
Okay.
And you see a crystalline disc in the center of the doors.
Right. Is the disc made out of anything in particular?
A gemstone.
All right. Does it have any inscriptions on it?
Nope.
All right. Is there a handle on the door?
No, there is not. As you look around the carvings, you see small, basically little circular spots that are impressed into the stone, carved into it.
Maybe there are things that we need to find that go into the slots. Like keys of some kind?
What shape?
Circular.
Circular.
Well, I just got. Well, I have this pearl that I picked up from the wave. Maybe I can put it in there. So it wanders over and sees if it's the right size.
It looks like it.
Oh!
Oop.
Okay, so as you boop into the hole with the pearl, you see the blue gemstone on the door. It liquefies.
Huh.
And now it is a floating mass of bluish water. It sort of keeps its shape.
Percy, I got something for you to poke at.
Very cool.
So it just yeah, like I'm gonna go poke at that.
Okay, so as you stick your finger into the liquid mass, you see that it leaves the traces of where you're drawing your finger. Like you're drawing in sand, but it's liquid.
I draw a butt.
Okay. One moment. Okay.
You wait, did you say
Everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I mean,
What's gonna get us?
probably a wave. Does drawing a butt count as opposing the wave? Oh no. Come on.
You didn't know about the ancient conflict between butts and waves.
It could be interpreted as waves, right?
The butts look like waves.
13.
It's like
13?
Also
Yeah.
13.
Also 13.
15.
Oof.
What'd you get, Akdang?
13.
Oh, okay, you all failed. So as Percy is drawing the butt, and just when she finishes the final touches on this perfectly shaped, just rear
Look at the
end,
very plump butt.
out from the cracks of the doorway, you hear a crackle, and then
Oh, no.
electricity
Crack.
shoots out from the doorway, and all of you take 14 lightning damage.
What?
Ow.
Percy does this like, I have regrets as she gets electrocuted and falls back into the water dramatically.
Right. The
I'm
sizzling.
unhappy. It makes my hair go everywhere.
The light from the electrocution subsides and it grows. It's the same dim light that you're used to in this chamber after a while.
So,
Can I cast detect magic
Yes, you can.
from my Eldritch sight?
That's a great
That
idea.
hurt. That hurt really bad. I don't want to do it again.
Do not
Oh, by the
throw
way,
butts
is my
in
brother
random
dead?
Places. No, he is.
He's on the altar, so he was unaffected by the electricity.
Oh, good. Okay.
I poke him to be double sure. He is good.
What?
That was
You
your
gotta-
chance.
Now you've
That was your chance to kill him, and you squandered it.
Yeah. I just want to make you carry around this burden
No, he
of
is
abusing
dead.
and murdering this NPC who didn't deserve it. Because you believe the
Didn't he
first
murder
accuser.
anybody?
What are we doing here? I
have
forget what
ideas
we're doing.
more.
What are we doing?
well, okay, so
Detect magic, right?
Detect magic.
Okay. Yeah, the door is magical. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. The door's magical. Maybe I would like to look at all the scrolls that I just studied with Tem and
Okay.
look for a symbol.
All right. So the only symbol that seems to repeat throughout all of the text is the one that you're familiar with, that some of you are currently wearing with the cloaks, which is the X, and then the swoopy doop underneath.
so I draw a
Draw
swoopy
the
dope.
X and the swoopy doop.
You're gonna draw the X in the swoopy doop.
I will draw the X and the swoopy dope.
All right. So as
I will hide behind the altar.
draws the swoopy doop.
And for every real chance I die with this.
You. The doors, and then the crystal itself liquefies further and just loses its shape completely as the doors swing open, and it reveals a chamber devoid of furnishings or decoration. And rising from the center of the room is an enormous conch shell of vibrant pinks and blues. The opening of the shell is large enough for a human to enter and is engraved with flowing motifs. Growing around the base of the conch are handfuls of blue crystals that glow with a pale blue light, shimmering off the walls and ceiling. And with the rippling water and dancing lights, the whole cave seems submerged. And standing, sort of bent over and looking over at you as she was about to climb into the giant conch shell, is Paisa.
Oh.
And that is where we're going to take our break. Okay, we'll be back in 10 minutes? I can't count. 10 minutes. Okay, all right, bye. Bye. Okay, and welcome back. Is everyone in their spot? Yes, great. We didn't get scrambled. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna need all of you to roll initiative, just so that we have it.
Okay.
And you see Paisa standing next to the conch shell, kind of staring at you all. I assume what happens here is you would like to roll initiative or do something aggressive, but
I mean, I rolled an 8.
okay. Gotcha in there.
Be
Four.
aggressive.
A 4?
Be aggressive.
4.
A 4 for
I'm a very
Kristen.
gentle and not aggressive person, though.
I'm so enamored by this pink and blue shell, pink and purple. There's pink
And crystals. It's so pretty.
in the walls and make it looks like we're underwater. And And I'm like, oh no, bad person.
Neville, what'd you roll?
22. I was a natural 20.
Wow.
Oof.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know about you, but she rolled a 22.
Okay. So as you stepped into the chamber, the doors behind you shut.
Of course.
And poop, poop, poop.
Oh, it glows.
The conch begins to glow and illuminate the area. As
That's so cool.
We are so screwed.
Not necessarily.
apparently it only
Yes,
glows
it's
when I
so
have that
shiny.
screen
We
activated.
can just
Okay.
we can just turn it off.
I have half my hit points.
I have
We
two.
just
I
got
have,
electrified.
I have
a
a total of 2
quarter
spell
of
slots
mine.
left. It's okay. I have a cannon.
And you I need all 4 of you to make a dexterity saving throw as the doors shut abruptly.
Oh,
Oop.
I see.
15.
Also 15.
2 20s.
Ooh.
19.
I am wasting all the good rolls
Oh.
right now.
Those
I
that
don't think that's a
rolled
waste.
those that rolled a 15, you take 5 bludgeoning damage as you're hit with the doors and shoved inside. Okay.
Now I have less than half my hit points.
Sorry, how many did you
no.
say?
5
Okay.
as the doors strike you, pushing you inside for this inevitable conference.
Ouch. Ouch, oof, my bones.
We're in initiative mode, right?
Yes. So you
Okay,
see
got it.
above you, the vaulted ceiling suddenly fills with lightning bolts, and you see a ball of lightning descends and coalesces over the conch and begins to strike at random points in the room. And that is that turn. It is currently Neville's turn. What are you doing?
I would like to make sure that my brother is not in here.
No, he's still on the altar.
Asleep.
Okay.
Strap down.
Did you tie him with the pink rope?
A little bit, yeah. For the sacrifice.
Oh my, oh my. There is electricity flying around this room. I will take out my wand of magic missile.
Okay.
And I will hold an attack on Paisa in the event that she shows any kind of aggression toward us or causes any of us harm.
Okay.
We're all just standing there like,
Okay. All right. And that is your turn. You would not like to move or use bonus actions?
I suppose I could bonus action. No, I don't want to waste a spell slot. Oh, I don't know. I'm the worst warlock ever today. Oh gosh. Yeah. No, I'll save it. I will not hex her at this point.
Not yet?
So I will. You make me second guess all of my choices.
I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just hanging out.
You're just asking questions.
What?
To
Your
make sure
DMs?
that I'm sure.
I'm just giving you options.
No.
Said like a true
I
DM.
shall.
Okay, acting. What are you doing?
I am. Well, there's not much. Does anybody have a healing potion?
We just picked up some. From
We
the
have 2
chest.
healing potions. Yes. You know, wait a minute, right here. I've got the healing potion, but I cannot move because it is not my turn. So it is in my pocket.
Okay. Well, this is probably a mistake, but something that Akdang would do. He's going to use a bonus action to dash and run all the way around to, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm gonna pull out a short bow and shoot her. Or try to.
All right, roll the attack.
Where does that button go? Why am I missing where the button is for my short bow?
It
There
might
it
not.
is.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, 17.
Oh, that connects. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. 16 damage. Or wait, no, 9 damage. I don't get sneak attack.
As the arrow is about to connect, you see her cast shield as a reaction.
Oh, come on now. That's not fair.
I'm trying to shoot you.
Sorry, that was a mean trick because I let you roll damage. Okay. Would you like to use a bonus action or anything?
I used the bonus action to dash.
Okay, now it is Paister's turn. Okay. She is going to. Let me double check that this is actually legal. Real quick. Uno momento while I hold
I'm going to
you
make
all
a
in.
ruling that it isn't.
You have no power here. Okay, yeah, so she's going to look over at you, Akdang, and is going to hold out her hand and whittle a couple of her fingers, and I need for you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Would I perchance recognize what she's trying to do?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh yeah,
As
because
a
you held your
potential
action.
act of aggression?
Hmm?
Oh, it is definitely aggressive, yeah.
Okay, it's a 16. So then I am going to expend my charge.
Okay, your magic missile.
Oh shoot! She's shielded.
Yeah.
Waste of a spell. I hate it.
Doesn't magic missile just? I thought magic missile just hit.
Not if they use shield.
It is an automatic hit, as in you don't have to roll.
Oh right.
back,
Oh
but
wait,
it's
sorry, no, you don't
shielded.
have. Oh yeah, but then you take no damage from magic missile. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yep. So you see the darts zoom out, and then they collide with Paisa's shield. Akdang, what'd you roll on your wisdom saving throw?
14.
14. Okay. Okay, so you feel your muscles lock up, and now you're standing waist deep in water, and you can't move. You are.
Oh, you're crossing right now.
You are currently
Ouch.
what is known as paralyzed, the condition. Okay. And with that, let me double check this other thing. Ooh. Nope, that hasn't happened yet. Okay, Tem, it is currently your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. So right, I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. For some reason, it is not letting me move my token. I would like to go here-ish, if you can see where I am.
Yep. Right there?
Okay, yep, right there. Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect. Just so then I can see. All right. Okay. I am going to first of all cast Shatter, but I'm going to cast it such that it is aimed at Paisa and not at Akdang. So she is going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. What is the DC for it?
14. Did that do anything?
No, it succeeds. What happens?
Wait, so she succeeds, or you mean
No,
she
you're
failed?
she failed, yeah.
Oh, okay, great. That means it is 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
Okay, so she takes 19 thunder damage.
Ooh.
If she does indeed take that.
He does indeed, and please describe what happens with the spell.
So basically, it makes it like there's a loud ringing noise, very intense, and it erupts from the point that I chose, that I've indicated using the circle. And she takes the thunder damage because it's extremely loud. And does anything happen with the shell? Is that like alive or something?
So you see the magical energy bounce off the shell and cause Paisa to clearly hurt by your spell, but the conch itself is not reacting. It's not hurt, not like overtly reacting. It looks like an object that's presently glowing, and above it is the sphere of electricity that is crackling.
Okay. Yep. And because I'm also holding on to my staff wand thing, I can use my arcane firearm to add another 1d8 to that. So I just, she'll maybe look up and think like, is it over? And I'll just kind of flick my wrist and be like, no, it's not, and be like, so she takes 6 more thunder damage off of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I know she has shield up. I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
Might as well try. I assume a 13 doesn't hit her.
No.
Okay. It was worth a shot. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
In which case I end my turn.
The shield is no longer in effect because it was her turn, but her AC is higher than that. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Percy, it is currently your turn. What are you doing?
Okay, so Percy is going to bonus action healing word on herself at 3rd level for 13 HP. Remember that. And then is going to cast True Strike cantrip. Point a finger at the target in range. My magic grants me a brief insight into the target's defenses, and then on my next turn I get advantage on my first attack roll against them. So just like trying to get an insight on her defenses.
Are you using True Strike ironically? Or... Because I've never seen someone...
That's the exact wording on the spell.
Okay. No. I mean, that's the level 1 spell, True Strike, right?
It's only a cantrip.
Cantrip.
Uh-huh.
Cantrip? Okay. All right. Go. My bad.
So, yeah, just like anything that might help us against her. Like,
Okay.
like-
Are you looking for vulnerabilities then?
yeah, that would work.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. No vulnerabilities. You can see that she is resistant to cold, though.
Resistant to cold. Okay, I just yell out, she is resistant to cold! And then I move 15 feet of my 30 feet forward and drop down to the ground in front of the shell.
Okay.
End of my turn.
You're going to 5 and 15. You're going to be right here.
Right, and yeah, move right in front of the shell 15 feet and then drop to the ground.
Okay. All right.
End of my turn.
You're beneath the surface of the water now. If you're dropping to the ground.
I drop down with my fist up above the water, barely like a little.
Okay. Okay.
You can breathe underwater.
You have the cloak, don't you?
Oh no, because that's an action. Like I have to. So,
Oh.
Maybe on
but
your
I
next
did.
turn.
I did put it up earlier and was testing it out in the previous room.
That's perfectly fine if you would like your hood to be up. I'm not gonna.
I
do
drop
that.
prone
All right.
to the ground with my hood under the water.
Okay. Cool.
Bloop.
Oh, okay.
That's a very good clock.
I need for you, Percy, to make a spell save.
Ace. Spells. Just what type of spell save? Like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. What is your...
What is my spell save DC?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. That's not what I'm at. That's not what I need to ask. My brain is everywhere right now. I'm sorry. Oh, it just doesn't say. That's why. It's dexterity though. So roll a dexterity saving throw.
18.
Okay. So you see as the sphere of lightning crackles and then strikes down right where you are, but you are far enough beneath the surface of the water that the lightning sort of coalesces and expands out. Barely, you can feel your hair getting all staticky beneath the water, but that's the worst of it that you feel. Okay, and that's that turn. Boop, 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 boop. Neville, currently your turn. What are you doing?
Is the shield up or is it
It's down.
But she has a reaction again?
Yes.
Fine. I will cast then a Sacred Flame in her direction with a dexterity saving throw of 15, please.
Fails it.
Okay, that is 4 radiant damage.
Nice.
I'll just see myself out.
You see some radiant flame dancing up her Komodo. Would you like to do anything else?
Oh gosh, I think... Shoot. This isn't going well.
It's going great. We're doing great. It's okay.
Yeah, dude, that's fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
I'll just stay over here up against the wall away from all of my friends. Good luck, everybody. Love you.
Love you too.
Oh. Okay, makes sense. I just roll in concentration. Okay, are you done with your turn?
Yeah.
Akdang, need you to roll a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn, so let's do it. What'd you get? Ah?
18.
18? Okay. You feel your muscles unlock and you are no longer paralyzed, but it is at the end of your turn now. So next turn, you have stuff to do. Okay. And now it is Pice's turn, who's going to bend down and crawl into the conch. And Akdang, you can see her fiddling with something inside.
Oh no.
Hey, she's fiddling with something in there.
All right. And just as Akdang says that, you see appearing above the conch two... That'll load. Did it not?
Oh, there's something. It's weird looking.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so you see two spirits essentially above the conch and then take form and grow faces made of electrical energy.
Eee.
And we'll go ahead and roll their initiatives. Okay. Tem, currently your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. You know what? I don't think I've used this yet. I'm going to use my innate spellcasting ability, and I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Cool. There we go. I am going to put it right here, if you can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so these two things that have just appeared, they need to make dexterity saving throws, and DC for that is 14.
Neither of them, one of them makes it?
Okay, well then the one that failed it, attack rolls against that one will have advantage.
Okay, I will indicate that with the little bloopity bloop here, with the little stars and moons little symbol there. Bloop. Illuminated.
Yep, and just in case this is relevant, that creature won't be able to benefit from being invisible if that is a trick that Paisa has up her sleeve. And so I think with that, I will then use my bonus action to discharge my cannon again. And like every single time this happens, there's probably a very loud boom, and I'm just like, sorry, I've been working on making it quieter. It's a thing. So I'm gonna attack that one with my cannon.
Okay.
Okay, soft 20.
Soft 20. Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, great. So then it takes 2d8 force damage, which is 10 force damage.
Okay, so as your cannon connects with it, it disperses it with a shatter of electrical energy, and that one is gone.
Oh, all right. Whoa, I thought there was going to be more hardy. That's okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right. And I'm going to move back a bit.
Okay.
Back to the edge of here. Cool. I end my turn.
All right, Percy, beneath the surface of the water, what are you doing?
I'm going to crawl towards the lady.
Okay, you're gonna move
Name
around
starts with a P.
to the entrance. Okay.
And I'm going to, like in this big fancy fell swoop, I'm gonna come up out of the water like in that old movie with the lady that like got shot in the bathtub, and then she comes up and she's like like I'm gonna do that. Fatal Attraction, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
No, I don't. But okay.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
And I'm going to swing at the lady with advantage because of my true strike.
Okay.
This time. Dun, dun, dun. So swing 1 is a 19. Swing 2 is a 20.
Both hit?
For a whopping 8 damage.
Great. So, what are you attacking with?
An axe.
Okay. So your blade ends up scraping Paisa's back, and she goes, eh. As you do that, and has a small, it looks like an oyster, and she's just pried it open, and she's reaching for something inside of it.
Ooh.
As you are.
Sorry, Friday, I just had a quick question.
Mhm.
Since Paisa was technically inside the cube also when I cast that spell, did she succeed on her dex save?
She did.
Okay, good to know.
Oh my gosh. Wait a second. I think my axe is considered a light melee weapon, isn't it? Is that it is.
Sure.
It is. I'm gonna hit her again.
Okay.
Because Percy's not smart. So 12 to hit. So
No.
she swings again. And it's like, "Ah!" And then I will bonus action heal myself for some more points.
Okay. I assume you're no longer prone. There we go. All right.
And I probably move 15 feet. I'll drop back to prone. No, I won't, because I'm really close. I'll move back 10 feet.
As you move away,
Yep, like I said, she's not smart.
But that's okay.
yeah, okay. She will turn and does an 18 hit.
It sure does.
She slashes with her wakizashi and does only 3 damage to you. Okay. And you would like to move away how many? 15? You want to be right here?
Yeah, as far as I can get away from her.
All right. So this first storm spirit is going to swoop down after you. And it's going to roll to attack. Swipes and doesn't quite get at you. And therefore, no one is in this. Okay. Novelle, currently your turn. What are you doing?
I am frustrated that I have not been effective up to this point. So I am going to cast Shatter on
Hey.
the point just south of Paisa.
Okay.
That one. Yeah, thank you, Sebastian.
Sure.
This one.
So that it will hit. It's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Mm-hmm. Roll damage.
And so everything we'll have to do a Constitution saving throw. Okay. I'm a warlock, so it's going to happen at 3rd level.
A lot of damage.
What the heck? 7.
7 damage.
I rolled 2 1s, a 2, and a 3.
Ouch.
Feels bad. Okay, the storm spirit, the storm Miffit, vanishes as you see crystallizing over its form and crunching its form before it falls and liquefies into the water. Would you like to do anything else?
And I just apologize and say, I can make noises too.
Akdang, you've now returned to the world of the living. What are you doing?
Indeed. So I'm going to move in and stab
Okay.
in there.
Sure.
So 13?
Nope, doesn't quite connect. It scrapes over her scale mail.
Okay. I'll use disengage as a bonus action and whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Evade back out.
And as you slip away, you see Paisa reach into the oyster and withdraw and place onto her head something, which I will see if I have the thing for. Maybe I do. Yep, I do. And you see placing onto her head a crown.
Wow. That's a choice.
It is a choice. It is a choice.
So she's got this shell thing on her head.
Percy looks longingly at it.
I see that.
And as she steps out from inside the conch, she stands up and moves her hands for a moment before you see the crown itself glow. And I need for... Let me check to see what this would be.
Oh, well, I mean, I appreciate that she's committed to the bit.
the bit of
The bit of conches and shells
Yeah.
and just.
Yep. Okay, I need so that's a 30-foot radius. That's everybody in the room, I think. Let me double check here. 30-foot radius. Oh yeah, it's definitely everybody in the room. Sure is. Okay, I need everybody to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no, strength.
Oh,
My worst.
As you see,
stat.
the water starts to swirl around your feet and begin to yank you down underneath.
Oh, there's a non-zero chance I could die.
well, it's
One.
in a
7. Oh no, I'm extremely weak.
13.
7.
Yeah, we're all gonna die here.
We're
It's
doing
been
great.
Great knowing you.
It's been an honor to fight alongside you all.
Thanks for tuning in
It's
for
fine.
part 2.
I'll join
Where
my
we all
mentor
die.
at the depths.
Nobody rolled over like a 10, right? Okay. All right. All of you take 24 bludgeoning damage as you
Whoa,
were
whoa, whoa.
sucked
Oh,
into
no.
Did you say a 10?
24.
Oh,
24
No, I mean,
damage. What'd you
wait,
roll?
Akdang,
I
you
rolled a
13.
13.
Okay, you didn't make it anyway.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, why would
I
you
was
say it's?
I was just bamboozled by the DC is 15.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just bamboozled by everybody rolling so low. So everyone within this area is pulled 10 feet towards Paisa as you take 24 bludgeoning damage, and you are just sucked beneath the surface, and you're pounded against the temple floor.
I would like to
unconscious.
hellish rebuke her as a
Oh.
reaction.
Okay.
Wait, Novelle, you're unconscious? Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah, so am I.
Wow. Okay. This is going badly.
She's going to take 14 fire damage
Okay.
as the pink hellfire bursts into existence around her and started. I don't know.
So it licks up her bodies, and at this point she's laughing at you.
no.
Look at you. Tem, currently your turn.
Okay. I have 2 hit points and I have 1 spell slot left. This is going great. Okay. I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself and hope
Yeah.
that I get a nice roll out of it. Please. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. That I can deal with that. Cool. I get 14 points back, and then I'm going to use my bonus action as hang on. Am I still in the water, or can I get up? Like, how does this work?
You all were just dragged. You weren't pushed prone.
Okay. I'm gonna fire my cannon at her again.
Okay.
Also going hang on. I'm gonna move back first, and then I'm going to fire my cannon. Not like it'll do me any good if she does that again, but still, I'll fire my cannon. Does 14 hit her?
No, it glances off, right off of her scale mail, almost.
I tried. Oh well. Okay. All right. I suppose I end my turn. I can do nothing else.
Okay.
Sorry.
Percy, currently your
So-
turn.
I need to know, is Akdang in extra danger, like having passed out into the water, or just regular D&D passed out danger?
I'm gonna say for right now, regular. It's not looking good for anybody right now. So I'd say danger's at an all-time high.
Okay.
Yeah, we might all die.
We're
We
all
have
gonna
to.
die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
how's
make a
Pi-
decision I think is the right one in this moment. I will bonus action healing word myself. Dun-dun-dun. Because I'm about to pass out otherwise.
Yeah, sorry.
And then I'm going to use Mage Hand to try and take the crown off her head.
Oh. Okay. Sure. Make an Arcana check.
Arcana. Okie dokie. 22.
Okay. So impossibly, the crown just gets knocked off her head, and is now resting on the ground behind her, and she, like around. Yeah, you knocked the crown off her head.
Did it like knock her abilities down, or was it? Do I realize at this point, was it a flavor crown, or like did she get extra stuff over us with her
It's
crown?
definitely a magical crown that does stuff. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I will use my movement. Let me see where we are. I'm gonna get as. Oh, I'm right next to Akdang. Never mind. You know what? No, I'm gonna slide under the water underneath Akdang for my movement.
Okay.
Are you using me as a shield?
No, I'm trying to keep you from drowning. I'm gonna move underneath you and use my body to make sure that you're pushed up toward the surface.
I'm gonna get pelted with magic missiles. I just know it.
Are you going to?
I'm not.
Crown.
One would say that maybe I would lean into this, but I'd already decided this before Beth did that. So you see as the lightning sphere shoots down at you, Akdang, and you lose 2 death saving throws as you are struck with lightning. It is currently now Nivelle's turn.
By the way, next turn is mine after Nivelle, which might just be my death.
I told everyone about the healing potions in my pocket. I am right next to Akdang. Anyone could come over, take one out of my pocket, and put it in his face. Just saying.
By anyone, you mean Tim? Because that's the only other
Yeah,
person
I mean, I can.
conscious.
Oh no, you're also.
I mean, I can
Make
do
a
that.
saving throw, Nivelle.
Yes.
It was a 19.
Okay, you succeeded. Good job.
I'll do it on my next turn.
Hey.
If Akdang is still hasn't died by then.
If I'm not dead. Okay,
Akdang,
so
death saving throw.
Oh no.
all right.
Moment of
All right.
truth.
Oh no.
Right.
Yeah, he could just straight up die.
No. I thought the
Um,
crown would be more helpful than. Oh no.
So, how do I do a death saving throw on this?
Just roll a d20.
And hope it's over a 9.
Yeah, a d20 slash roll base 1d20.
Fate is in. Yeah, it's in fate's hands now.
9.
Oh!
Oh
Oh no!
Rest in peace, Akdang. You have expired.
I'm so sorry.
This is the first this ever happened in a D&D game that I've ever been in.
Really?
Really?
The first actual character
That's-
death.
I've lived through several player
I notice
deaths.
as Akdang gets heavier on my back as I'm trying to hold him up.
Yeah. So
He's
during
no longer breathing.
Pice's turn, she's going to look behind her, grab the crown, put it back on her head, and look at you, Percy, and you, Tem, as she steps out, wading into the water, and says, "Perhaps you would like to get out of my way."
You know what? Perhaps you would like to.
And she's going to hold an action and walk past you. Would you like an opportunity
Do
attack?
we-
Absolutely.
You would.
Wait, who gets one? Who gets one?
You would like an opportunity
You.
attack.
She held her
Yes.
action. But she held her action.
Wait, she held her act. Wait.
She held her action. She's currently has her hand pointed at you.
Mm-hmm. I just. Oh no. You know what?
What would
Okay,
you do?
I'm pretty sure in this moment that my friend is dead on my shoulders.
Mhm.
I take a good look at him, realize he is dead, and I kind of like black out, plop him into the water, take my axe, and I'm gonna take that opportunity
Okay.
attack.
Roll the
That is
hit.
what she would do. Bum. Oh god,
Is this
an 8.
how I die?
I am frantic. I'm like, oh, this is Akdang!
No, you didn't even hit.
And I swing with my eyes
No.
closed, like just crying.
That is very silly. And then she will walk past you.
Where is she going?
She's walking towards the exit or the entrance, depending on if you're coming or going. And she will reach the door and place her hand upon it, and it pushes open. She steps through. All right. Tem, it is currently your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. How far out of the door is she? She doesn't
She's
have that
just she's just outside the doorway right now.
much. Okay. Can I go over to Persephone and get the healing potion as like a free object interaction?
Yes.
Okay. Like I'm gonna be like, okay, I am sorry, I'm very upset about this whole Akdang situation also, but like, you know, yeah. I'm upset about this whole Akdang situation. So that's like 5, 10, 15, sorry, 15, 20, 25. I can use my action to give it to Novell, right?
Yes.
Cool. I will do that.
Go ahead and roll the. I think it's 2d4.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. And that's how many HP that Novell's gonna have.
Oh, that's about as good as it was gonna get, really. You get 9 hit points, Novell.
All right.
Welcome back.
You feel life flooding back into you, Novell, as you suddenly see the storm sphere still above the conch, and the door slightly ajar behind you.
And I'm still going to attempt to, if I can, like, if the door is still open, I can still fire my cannon at her as a bonus action. So
Yeah, you can technically see her.
I'm gonna try and do that because I'm upset about this whole thing, and that did absolutely nothing because I only rolled a 9.
Okay. It connects with the door and blasts a chunk out of it.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like shaking trying to aim it because I'm so upset about Akdang. Okay, I end my turn, my very pathetic turn. But
All right.
did Akdang get to say last words or anything before he died?
Percy, currently your turn. What are you doing?
I drop my axe in the water because I'm not even thinking. I turn around, I scoop Akdang back up, and I put him over my shoulders like I had Roland earlier.
Right.
And I just kind of turn to my party and I'm like, I don't know what to do. What are we doing? What do I do? I don't have spells. I can't bring. I
we
can't
shouldn't
bring
let her
it back.
get-
Are you moving, Percy?
We should maybe go after her. Otherwise she'll just kill more people like that.
And so I use my movement then, and I hold on to Akdang, and I slosh towards the door as fast as I can.
I'm gonna take 10 feet of your movement because you're carrying Akdang.
Okay.
All right. So you're right there now. And you are outside the storm sphere, so you should be good on that. However, there are 2 people who are not. So I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Couldn't move. Come on.
Novell
please,
and Tim, I
please,
need you to make
please.
dexterity saving throws.
I think I'm prone. Am I prone?
15.
I'm gonna say that you were floating when you were fed the.
I mean, I
Potion.
would have like tried to prop her up when I was giving her the potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're not prone. So.
Okay.
15? Does that?
19.
All right, so the lightning arcs between the both of you and narrowly missing you, and you can feel like the heat and scorch on your hair, and you get a little bit of a singe on your face. But both of you avoid the effects of the lightning. Novell, it is currently your turn. What are you
thank
doing?
goodness.
I would like to get out of here. Very much out of here.
Yeah.
May I,
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I wanted to get back toward the wall at least, and then I do believe I will do the typical warlock thing and send 2 Eldritch Blasts at Crazy Lady who's walking away from us.
Okay. You're gonna go over to the door first.
If possible.
Okay. Yep. So you managed to. You're peeking out the door, and you're gonna shoot your 2 Eldritch Blasts. Go ahead and roll the hit.
That's 24 for the first one.
Okay.
For 5 force damage.
Yep.
Why am I failing on all of my damage rolls today? And then a 23 for the second.
Okay.
This is the test. A 12.
A 12. Okay, the second one does not hit. Roll
no,
damage.
it was a 20. No, it was a 23, and I rolled 12 damage.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So you you strike Paisa as she's wading her way through the water. You see it hit her and hits her shoulder. As you do that, she turns and extends her hand towards you.
You killed my friend, apparently, while
How
I was
dare
unconscious. You almost killed me. And apparently you almost killed my brother, who's worthless anyway,
I need for
but...
you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Crap. Okay.
You could do this.
14.
You see as the water from Paisa to you suddenly curves up like a tidal wave and crashes down onto you, and you take 17 bludgeoning damage as you are pushed back into the chamber.
Yet again, I'm unconscious.
No. I think that was our last healing potion.
Did we use both of them?
Yes, Akdang used one earlier, and I used the last one on Neville earlier.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you? Wait, did somebody use it? I thought you were going to.
No, I had pointed
I was
it
going
out.
to, but I never got it.
Yeah, I had very specifically pointed it
maybe
out,
if
and
you
so
had-
that's what.
Oh, that's why you died. Oh no.
It's funny because my patron is the Undying, but I
Right.
don't have anything to resist death.
Okay.
We are exiting combat right now. Because it is my
Really? I mean,
It is
I
my
keep just trying to
assessment.
fire at her.
It is my assessment that you cannot fight Paisa at this juncture. And she's moving away with her turn, so.
It's fully going to pursue her, but yeah, okay, no combat. All right, well, should we go after her and stop her from killing any more people at least?
I take out the other healing potion and I trying to check the board. Where are we? Oh no, it's not there. Okay, that's cool. I go over to Neville and I uncork it and blah 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 blah. I probably need to roll for that though, don't I? How much are they?
Yeah,
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So, Tem, as you go out to peek through the door to chase after Paisa, you see that she is not there.
All right. Well, this is absolutely awful. Akdang.
You know, then do you have like you said that you had spare the dying or something. Is that something that we could use?
Neville has spare the dying,
I have that, yes.
but
hang
he
on.
died, so
Yeah. He was... if he was dying, that would work, but... yeah, he's not living anymore, apparently. And she gets, like, really
he failed.
downtrodden.
Is there any way that I could do like a medicine check and like do like intense CPR and bring him to 0 hit points?
Yeah, I mean, my spell says you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, and they become stable. So
If you want to try something like that, Percy, you're going to need to perhaps engage in necromantic activity. And then also you can't do that like while you're halfway submerged in water. So if you want to try something like that, I recommend you find a solid surface. So
I go out to the altar. Wait, can we leave the room or is the door?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I
we
go
can
out to the
leave.
altar.
The
I
door is
shove
ajar, yeah.
Roland off of the altar, and I put Akdang on it.
hey.
You're good now. You just float or something.
All right.
And I don't actually have any necromancy. Nope, I don't have anything. So I probably couldn't do it that way then. I was just gonna like start like CPR.
So as you are working really hard to try and apply some form of medicinal attention to Akdang, it becomes clear that he has expired due to a lot of electrical damage to his body, and what you would need to do is a little more intense than what you can do with just your hands.
I start jumping on him and casting healing word at the same time. You have something?
I don't know if this counts, but I have a spirit shroud where I can call forth spirits of the dead that flit around me for the duration, and they're intangible and invulnerable.
Please cast
and
that.
I could choose.
Please cast that.
I could choose radiant, necrotic, or cold damage, but it's damage. It's not. I mean,
if you cast Spirit Shroud, one of the spirits might be Akdang, because he's dead. Just do it so he can so we can talk to him.
Do it.
Just do it so we can talk to
Percy's
him.
just like
I'll
jumping
allow
on his chest, just
it's
like wrestling style.
Yeah, I mean, it's any attack I make deals a d8 of extra damage when I hit a creature within 10 feet of me.
How long does it last?
Up to a minute. It's a concentration.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you should just, we're not in combat anymore, but you should just do it for the sake of maybe being able to get Akdang back so we can apologize for letting him die.
It's gonna look really cool and it's gonna waste my last spell, but alright.
I mean, I'm out of spell slots already, so...
Yeah. Okay, so, I'm gonna call upon my patron of the Undying, who hopefully would maybe not let my friend also die. And then I'll cast Spirit Shroud.
So as you cast Spirit Shroud,
Please,
you see some of the spirits begin to appear, and they're very ephemeral and ethereal as they start to swirl around you, Neville, and mostly you see sailors, and then you see a few people who look dressed as though they are adventurers with the prepared for combat. And after a few moments, you see Akdang.
Akdang! We're so sorry.
I'm like, go.
Alright, I as a player am also trying not to laugh because my character would be devastated by this, but also it's hilarious.
Alright.
Go back.
I'm sorry,
Go
Akdang.
away from the light. Go into that.
You can talk to them if you want, Spirit of Akdang.
Are you mad that we let you die?
Well, I'll be honest, it kind of sucked a little bit. Not really the way I thought I was going to go out.
I'm so sorry, Akdang. I cast healing word on myself 3 times, and I could have cast it on you just once, and you would not have died.
Yeah, probably not. That would have been nice. I wouldn't have asked for like 2 or 3 of them, but like one of them would have been. Or the healing potion. I was gonna get that healing potion, just never happened.
Honestly, through my tears, I think I'm gonna say like, "What do you want us to do with your 20% of the treasure?"
Oh, no.
Just use it on booze or something. Have a good time with it. Celebrate life. You know, the one that I got stolen from me because no one wanted to cast healing word on.
Okay, if that is your will, Akdang, I'm so sorry. You were my friend, and you always will be. We'll pull one out for you.
Can't you just try to like go back into you? I mean, you're on an altar, and maybe there's something in the scrolls.
You see Roland on the altar kind of roll over and like look over at the spirit of Akdang and say, "Yeah, they're pretty mean, aren't they? They ain't looking out for anybody but themselves, right?"
I was unconscious. Okay.
He's conscious now.
His body.
What?
Like Akdang, you can possess him, and you can go ahead and kick Roland out.
Maybe we can just trade. I didn't say that.
Man. Oh man.
I think it's been about a minute or so. It might be time for me to go check into the postness.
No, stay here.
We're
We
holding
miss
my
you.
concentration.
We can't do this without you, Akdang.
Can I like open my spirit to allow possession?
Okay. All right. So you all see as the spirits start to die down, and then they apparate away. And I think, unfortunately, I think at this point, with the state of things, I do need to ask, what is the party doing at this point? Because Roland's awake. Akdang is dead. And you are all very wounded. And you've expended perhaps all of your resources.
Yep.
Paisa has gotten away and has left the area. What would you all like to do?
I don't. Well. You know what? I have an alchemy jug. Would anybody like some wine?
We're gonna take our long rest here in the temple.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
With the sludgy water and our dead friend.
Well, I don't know. Well, where else can we go? I mean, at least I have. Would anybody like some wine? Like,
Maybe we could sleep in that box with Larissa. Remember
Persephone
she was
just,
gonna sleep in a crate.
just blubs under the water and just takes a long rest in the dark water.
Because you can.
Because I can.
wait, hang on. How long does the cloak of the manta ray last? Because I don't want you to like be underwater and then it run
Persephone
out.
doesn't care.
Okay.
All right.
Blub.
And Akdang, as you are floating between the planes, you're there, right? Okay.
yes.
as you are floating there, you hear a voice say to you, "Serve me and live."
Well, you have my attention, but I got to know who you are.
That's where we'll pause for this episode of This Shore of Dreams. It was supposed to be a one-shot, but now I guess we're moving this into a serious campaign at this point. But yeah, thank you to everyone who joined us, and I cried tears of joy at murdering LegalKimchi's character, apparently, or the resulting actions of it, so that was fun. That was fun.
Just one healing word. That's all. It's like one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a bit bad because I had 2 hit points left. I could have cast Cure Wounds on you, but also, like, I didn't expect you to take 2 failed death saves. Oops.
Same. Like, if I didn't heal myself, I would have been passed out. So
We
I
all would have
put my
died.
mask on first.
I
Like,
have
that
no
time.
healing ability, so
The party can work this out in the Zoom call, not on stream. So thank you to everyone who joined us, and you may see these people again, all or some of them. Thank you, everyone. Okay, bye.
Good night.